do, this is actually something that I ran at the restaurant last weekend, and people dug it. It's the ingredients are seasonal, so I thought it'd be a good thing to do here with you guys. And it's actually something that you could, once you see how to do it, you can easily, or hopefully maybe on your tour bus or at a friend's house.
This is like right in front of your damn eyes, so don't watch. You go home and watch it later. You're actually going to see it how it happens live. Sorry.
So we're doing fresh, local swordfish. This was caught right out of the Barnegat Bay. Probably got caught a couple days ago. Yeah, really nice, super fresh. We're doing it over a baby arugula, heirloom tomato, and feta salad, tossed in red wine vinaigrette, which Kara's going to make, and some crumbled feta. We're going to top that off with Liven's kick-ass Asiago lemon aioli and a little bit of sliced olives on top. So really refreshing, light, something that you can easily do. It's a one-pan dish. I think you'll all dig it.
So anybody can make this?
I think so.
But that's cool, thank you. But Trish, so you're going to start, you're going to cook it, and then they will watch you, observe, and then they take over the cooking, correct?
No.
Not at all.
I'm going to get everybody going on their tasks, and they're all going to make some ingredients. Russell's going to be cooking the fish because the fish does not have to be like served super hot. We're serving it over a salad, so once it's cooked, it can just sit there. We're going to have everybody do their little ingredients, and once they all have them done, I will plate one up the way that I would do it at the restaurant, and then everybody's going to plate their own up and see how they do with that.
This sounds fantastic. All right, let's start. Russell, by the way, has been cooking swordfish apparently for years, from what I understand, which is unbelievable. I almost didn't believe it, but now I trust you. Lori, any words before we start?
Don't judge me if I don't tear the basil correctly, and also, please intend to eat this, so cook well.
Yeah, we got to find...
Watch and learn.
I will, then. All right, go ahead. Trish needs you now.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Russell, you did an awesome job.
Thank you very much.
You know, oh, Jesus. Live, and yeah, everything's going to be good, man. Russ, let me ask you a question while you were seasoning the swordfish before. Have you ever seen such a lean, sashimi-grade swordfish right in front of you?
Not on this
Sushi?
I love it.
Don't you want to just grab a chunk of this and eat it as is? This is getting hot. You did a good job, man. I have to say, even though you didn't really have to do much yet, but you've done well thus far. The tray is hot. Did she say we need to sear this?
We can't do it too fast. It becomes a fuel. This ship will take off.
I did hear that.
Kara looks like she's performing surgery right now.
She's taking it very seriously, which I think that's commendable. Sounds delicious, actually. How does something sound delicious?
It does sound delicious, so that's important. You want to hear the food when it hits the pan. That means your pan is hot enough. If you don't hear it, nothing's going to brown. You also don't want to overcrowd your pan because also it's going to have too much in there. It's going to absorb all of the heat, and so you're going to let that go maybe a minute or two. We want to get it brown. We're going to flip it over, and then you can just set the whole pan off, and it'll finish cooking while we do the other pan. Something that I got Lyman doing over there is he's taking the zest off the outside of the lemon. Citrus fruit, the colored part has a lot of flavor and it has the oil. So you can take that part off and add it to a vinaigrette or a marinade or a dressing, and it has a lot of flavor. You just want to go just down to the white. When you get to the white, that's called the pith, and the pith is a little bitter. You can buy these esters now in the grocery store. A&P has them. That's great. And you can use them to do cheese on your pasta, like get your own fresh hunk of hard cheese, any kind of, Reggiano or whatever. So he's doing that to add to the aioli because it's going to add more flavor, and then he's going to add some juice as well.
This fish smells amazing. I can't even believe the odor that's coming out of this. The stench, the delicious stench. Braised short ribs and a pasta salad that I just can't even know. I don't even know what it's in it, but it's amazing.
Like, just shake my head and go
The
crazy.
second part of the filming is you go up and try and learn the drum.
Yeah.
Lou, that's a fantastic idea. While they're cooking, we should have you play the drums.
They want to see me do that because they're all out of their element right now, so you guys want to stick me out of my element in about a half an hour, right?
That's exactly it, but that's even more so why we do it.
That's what you said before.
No, we need to do that. We like being in uncomfortable situations are always fun for everyone.
So another thing about cooking at home is just like forget the fear. If you can't find the right ingredient that a recipe calls for, substitute whatever you think goes good. If it says green olives and you like black olives, put black olives. You know, if it's for you and you think it tastes good, you know, sky's the limit. You don't have to, if you go to the store and it says asparagus, but the asparagus doesn't look good, don't buy the asparagus. Get the broccoli and like do an adjustment. Cooking, you know, should be fun, but it should also involve ingredients that are fresh and seasonal and that are going to make your dish good. So if you start with an ingredient that's not great, dish isn't going to be great. That's like...
Dude, you're doing a great job too, even though you're only cutting them in half. You're doing a great job of cutting tomatoes. Kara, I think Liven has a question. I wanted to be on mic.
All right.
No, when I make Thanksgiving dinner at home, everyone is allowed in the kitchen and everyone can pick. What the heck is this thing to say? Get out of here. Go ahead, pick. Go ahead.
I love to pick. I'm a picker.
On Thanksgiving, I actually enjoy that more than the actual meal. I like picking off the bird, you know? Didn't sound right, excuse me. Apologize. Are you gathering what's going on here, Jimmy? Is this cool?
I am following. Everything smells great.
Smells
looks good.
great, right? Come over here. I want your opinion from this side of the...
Well, I got
I'll film.
Okay.
What do you smell right now, Jimmy?
Well, right now we can mostly smell the basil that's been freshly cracked. And the swordfish, when it hits that pan, it does kick off a nice aroma. So
It's amazing when you're standing right over the table with us, like Lou, except you're not drinking, but you should be able to taste this too.
Oh, yes. I was going to sneak a taste. So.
Okay, good. You could get in on you could judge too, even though I don't know what your credibility is. But we're going to try it.
I'm a food eater.
People in the whip need to come up here and just get a whip because it's so overwhelmingly good. It just smells fresh and yummy. So if you're sitting in the back, come this way.
You know, it's funny, Joe Keating, who does Afternoons on the Point here, is standing there and giggling at everything we say. Oh, I think half mocking most of the time, even though he's hitting it at punchline time. Why don't you come over here for a little bit with us? See this, Joe. You should meet everybody if you haven't met everybody already. This is actually Joe, who does Afternoon Show on 94.3 The Point. What, Trish?
I just have to say Liven just said he's adding his personal touch, so I can't be responsible for what he might have put in there. I think it's going to be something excellent, but your food, love. Everything you do, just cook with love. That's what he just did. He's like, I think he needs a little bit of this, so that's great. Also, it's totally okay to drink while you cook if you're at home. Julia Child's always had a glass of wine next to her on her TV shows. A little bit for the sauce, a little for the chef. On Thanksgiving, my Thanksgiving kitchen counter. So that's okay. If it makes you creative, go for it.
The aioli.
It's actually very good.
All right. So we're solid with the aioli. Isn't aioli a Greek thing, by the way? No? All right. Well, that doesn't make any sense. So, all right. So the fish is cooking. Russell is almost done with all of the fish. Kara's cut the olives all the way down. And so, Trish, how long are we from making a complete dish at this point?
I'm going to go ahead and put together a dish right now. We're going to line up everybody's ingredients. I'm going to do one, and then we're going to let everybody put together.
But I think with the fish, it's going to work.
Is there cheese in that?
There's cheese, yeah.
Asiago? Is that what it was? Aioli cheese? No, it's not a cheese. Come on. Okay. Fetta's in the salad, Lou. That's not in that. It's definitely not feta. That doesn't get to that texture.